Time to make a vow with Zane. I usually don't read these because I forget, but I just saw it now, so I'm gonna read it. MC took Zane to a forest park on the outskirts of the city for a relaxing camping trip after his intense work schedule, but they ended up stumbling into a mysterious realm. Oh, okay. Oh, you know what? I do think somebody told me that these exchanges of vows happen in their myth realms or something, so. The cart's wheels crush the grass as she transports the last batch of supplies into their campsite. Cute. Outdoor camping mat, stove, folding chairs. Phew, that's everything. Zane, who's in charge of setting up the tent, looks up from the instruction manual.
우리 후방 지원 팀 부장님 고생이 많으시네요.
It's nothing. This can barely be considered a warm-up. Looking at the tents that has yet to be assembled, she walks over to Zane. So how's our Minister of Housing doing? Do you need some help? They're so stupid. I love them. I love how they're always, like, role-playing. They happen in coincidentally similar pocket dimensions to their myth realms. His shirt looks really good. I know, right? He looks really nice. Zane gives the instruction manual a little shake.
이론적으로는 이해했는데 실전에서는 조금 문제가 있어.
Theoretically, I understand it all, but I ran into some problems with the practical application.
네가 도와준다면 더할 나위 없이 좋지.
If you help me, then I think that would be great. She picks up 2 corners of the inner tent and spreads it out. Meanwhile, Zane crouches down to examine their setup with the diagram in the manual.
여길 잘못 끼웠네. 어쩐지 지지가 안 되더라.
Okay, I put things through incorrectly here, so that's why it wouldn't stand up properly. You quickly adjust the crossing poles, then they raise the tent and position it properly. You're somehow a professional and an amateur at this. Oh, that was quite a zipper sound. Zane secures the 4 corners of the tent before pulling out the rainfly from a bag. The rainfly? Does anyone know what that is?
칭찬인지 핀잔인지 헷갈리네.
I'm mixed up on whether or not that's a compliment or a critique.
예전에 병원 야유회에서 직접 텐트를 친 적이 있긴 해.
Oh, okay. I set up the tents directly during the department retreats.
그런데 몇 년 동안은 연습할 기회가 없었어. 그래서 아웃도어와 관련된 지식은 거의 다 잊어버렸지 뭐.
But in the years after, I didn't have any time to practice with it, so now I can barely remember anything about it. He passes her 1 corner of the rainfly, and they unfold it together in perfect sync.
그래도 괜찮아. 예전엔 2인용 텐트의 설치 방법을 확실하게 기억했으니까.
But it's okay. I've accurately memorized how to set up a 2-person tent. As they smooth out the rainfly, Zane walks to her side and gently brushes against her shoulder.
이제 이 지식을 자주 써먹게 될 것 같네.
I'm certain this skill will come often in handy from now on. ChatGPT says you could have won and that you had it in the bag. ChatGPT lies, man. It doesn't know what it's talking about. While Zane's tent setting skills might be a little rusty, his dessert making abilities are still impeccable. The desserts he packed from home are still crispy. After the satisfying meal, she sinks into the folding chair and looks at the starry sky. If there's a shooting star right now, I'd wish for...
어떤 소원?
What kind of wish? She closes her eyes as she speaks. She purposefully acts out an exaggerated display of sincerity. I wish I could have Zane's desserts every day from now on, especially the freshly baked ones. As soon as the words leave her mouth, she realizes how greedy her wish sounds. Every day might be too much. I'll settle for whenever Dr. Zane isn't busy. 1 second passes and then 2, yet all she hears is the whisper of the wind. You gonna say anything? She opens one eye to sneak a peek at him. He catches her in the act and an irrepressible smile appears on his face.
그 정도로 소박한 소원이면 별똥별을 귀찮게 할 필요 없어.
If it's such a simple wish, you don't need the help of a shooting star.
내가 대신 들어줄게.
Aww. Um, I'll do it for you instead. Above them, the Milky Way shines like a crystal in the darkness. It's as if they've stepped into another world. It's so beautiful. Thankfully, I followed my doctor's advice. He always says that looking up at the sky is good for my neck and shoulders.
그 의사 말이 맞아.
That doctor is
잘
right.
들어야겠네.
You should listen well to him. How are you? I'm very tired, but I'm feeling much better now. I was very cranky earlier today. Something warm brushes against her lips. She glances down. Zane is holding up a freshly grilled zucchini, waiting for her to take a bite.
네 주치의가 그러는데 저녁 내내 고기랑 디저트만 먹으면 식이섬유도 좀 보충해야 한대.
Your doctor says that this evening you've been eating nothing but grilled meat and desserts, so you should have some fiber too. Or you're lacking in fiber. Sorry. He's got a point, and with the way he's looking at her, there's no room for argument. She takes a bite. But before she can even taste it, uneven grains of salt melt on her tongue, making her instinctively frown.
맛이 이상해?
Does it taste strange? No, just bit my tongue. It's not salty at all. Try it yourself. Before she can carry out her plan to get Zane to fall for her trap, she suddenly senses a faint energy fluctuation.
왜 그래?
What's wrong? There's an energy fluctuation, but... Ugh, oh my gosh. There's an energy fluctuation, but my watch doesn't detect anything unusual. Zane moves closer to her and places a reassuring hand on her back.
그래도 확인해보는 게 좋겠어. 같이 가보자.
Even so, we should check it out to be sure. Let's go together. Are they looking around? Was that them looking around? They carefully patrol the perimeter of their campsite, and after they've confirmed there are no signs of any wanders, they relax. Wow. Imagine going into the woods and you're not looking for bears, but wanders. Weird. Why would it...
경계를 늦추지 않는 게 좋지.
Being vigilant is always a good thing. If I sense anything else tonight... Zane gently pats her head.
그럼 다시 같이 나와서 확인해보면 되지.
Then we'll go out together and check again.
당연하지. 난 언제나 무조건적으로 너를 믿어. 이건 빼고.
Oh my gosh. You trust me that much? Of course. I trust you unconditionally. Except for... Yes?
다음에 또 하나도 안 짜다라고 말할 때 빼고.
Except for... The next time you tell me it's not salty at all. Gonna fight them and show who the top apex predator is. Oh my gosh, Kathy. When she wakes up, every muscle in her body feels grateful for the air mattress Zane picked out. Whoa. The zipping sounds are so loud. She unzips the tent and leisurely starts her morning stretch, but then she freezes. In the clearing near their campsite, an imposing tower has appeared out of nowhere. Zane!
방금 뉴스에서
Girlfriend, I just saw on the news that... Oh my god, I gotta change that nickname. Oh, Zane steps out of the tent and seemingly forgets what he's about to say upon seeing the sight before him. What about the news? Zane pulls his gaze away from the tower, pausing thoughtfully for a moment before showing her a news article on his phone.
지난밤 딥스페이스 터널에서 다시 한번 강한 파동이 발생하면서 각지에서 새로운 이상 공간이 나타났습니다.
Oh, okay. Last night the Deepspace tunnel experienced another intense disturbance. As a result, several new spatial anomalies have appeared in various locations.
밤새 조사한 결과 새롭게 나타난 공간에서는 이상 에너지 파동이 감지되지 않았으며 시민 여러분이 자유롭게 드나들 수 있는 것으로
After reviewing the nighttime surveillance footage, it's been confirmed that these spaces exhibit no abnormal energy readings. Citizens are free to enter and exit these spaces.
네가 감지한 에너지 파동 정확했네.
Your fluctuation sensing skills are spot on. But this is the first time a spatial anomaly appeared right in front of me. Now that she knows it's harmless, the tower, which had looked so ominous before, seems much gentler. When they make eye contact, Zane understands what she's thinking.
가보고 싶어?
You want to go see? Try thirsty hoe. I just can't imagine Zane ever calling her thirsty hoe. But I imagine he calls your MC that a lot. Hi, Demon King. Welcome to Otome Hours. We're taking a break from the angst of Amphorius. Okay. Okay. Yes, and it's funny every time. I'm sure it is. Oh my gosh. Or master. Oh my. Oh, look at this. It's his one myth card's throne room or whatever it is. A lot of time passes before they find the tall tower's entrance, and when they're greeted by a long flight of stairs once they're inside, it's like they were waiting for them. Zane and she breathe a sigh of relief when they finally enter the spacious level Great Hall. Phew, I feel like I did half of my daily workout quota by climbing those stairs.
그러게, 꽤 힘드네.
That's right. It is exhausting. Oh, baby. I never see this game play. Yeah, it's like a visual novel, but with 3D models. Building a long staircase. Has the tower's owner never left this place? Or maybe he was thinking... She clears her throat. She clears her throat and deliberately lowers her voice. I shall build this tower to be far above the station of mortals.
감히 오르지 못할 모습이긴 하네.
Wait, hang on.
감히 오르지 못할 모습이긴 하네.
I think he said, you do look like a god towering over everything.
하지만 다른 의도가 있을 수도 있어.
But there might be another reason behind it.
예를 들면
For example,
방해받기 싫거나 이 계단을 이용해서 진심 없이 방문하는 사람을 물러나게 하려는 걸지도 모르지.
it's so noisy outside of his room. Or he wants the stairs to discourage anyone who wasn't truly committed to visiting. The first part was funny. You seem to understand his train of thought. I wonder if the tower's owner would consider you a confidant if you two met. This is so weird. Imagine getting trapped in here. Yeah, right? Imagine you get trapped in here and you have to become his gardener.
난 달라.
I'm different.
난 네가 나를 방해해 주는 걸 아주 좋아하니까.
Because I like being disturbed by you. Oh.
게다가 만약 우리에게도 이런 높은 탑이 생긴다면
And if we ever had a tower like this,
입구 계단의 사이즈를 잘 생각해 봐야겠어.
I'd carefully consider the entrance's stairway. Sorry, the dimensions of the entrance's stairway. Oh wait, no, I think earlier he said. Sorry. I thought he said 시끄럽다, but I think he said 싫다. So sorry, my bad. Earlier he said maybe he just didn't want to be disturbed. Okay. After circling most of the tower, they become more certain about them being the only people there. They enter the main hall on the first floor, and there stands a massive throne of a peculiar design. This throne, is it made of ice? Yeah, isn't it pretty? Honestly, like, the designs in this game are gorgeous. Her curiosity gets the better of her as she sits on the throne. Oh my god. She runs her hands along the massive ice pillars to her left and right. Do you think this belonged to a king? She lowers her voice and strikes a regal pose as if she's about to give out commands. Oh my gosh, Beck. This is perfect for the master nickname. This is where Zane should use the nickname. We shall deploy 5,000 troops. We'll capture that city and crush our enemies in one fell swoop. MC the Ice Queen.
꽤 그럴듯하네.
You're very good at that. That laugh is so cute. Him stifling his laugh is so cute.
꽤 그럴듯하네.
I love it. As he approaches, she changes her pose. Or maybe the throne belonged to a Foreseer who delivered prophecies from the gods. Hmm? Leave me. I have received a divine message. Zane stands off to the side, lost in thought. It's only when she waves a hand in front of him that he snaps back to reality. What's on your mind? You've been quiet for a while.
그냥 네가 이런 연기에도 재능이 있다는 걸 전에는 왜 몰랐을까 하는 생각.
It's just, I was thinking, how have I never noticed how talented you are at acting? A hunter needs to be flexible. Besides, I'm putting on a good show. Why aren't you playing along?
내가 계속 맞춰주고 있던 거 아니었어?
Wasn't I playing along? Beck, maybe the chained up man would be Silas. Zane points to where he had been standing during her royal performance.
방금 거기 서 있을 때 나는 대전에서 감히 입을 열지 못하는 전령관을 연기하고 있었어.
Oh, he's so cute. Over there, I was acting the part of a royal messenger who didn't dare to speak too much in the court.
지금은 현자의 곁을 묵묵히 지키는 충성스러운 사자를 연기하고 있고.
And now, I am a silent but devoted messenger to a Foreseer. All his parts are silent. God, I love
대사만
him.
없었을 뿐이지 계속 맞춰주고 있었어.
I didn't have any lines, but I was playing my part. He's so cute. Zane's deadpan attempt to explain himself is so amusing that she's decided she's had enough fun. She stands up and moves closer to him. Then may I ask this messenger a question? Would he like to help this Foreseer move her living quarters? Aw, that's cute. I like that they had him nod and not say anything. He's still playing silence. Oh, there's a bedroom. Wait. Is this the same bedroom that she had in the myth card? I don't remember. They spent half the afternoon moving their camping stuff into the tower's bedchamber. They are not afraid of anything. They are just like, all right, I guess this is now a hotel. What if this place disappears in the middle of the night, you guys? Oh my god. They're so funny. Her gaze is drawn to an unassuming door covered in ice and snowflake-like patterns whenever they pass it. As they pass by the door once again, Zane and she stop in their tracks at the same time.
점점 더 궁금해지네. 들어가서 확인해보자.
You're getting more and more curious. Let's go in and take a look. There it is, the library! Behind the door, that's no bigger than a person, is an unexpectedly vast place. Shiny flower buds are scattered on the floor. Meanwhile, bookshelves loom over them. She can't even see the top of them. Is this a library? Why are there flowers growing in a library? She leans down to get a closer look at the buds. Jasmines? But these are different from the ones I've seen before. When she touches a tightly closed bud, she unexpectedly feels a chill. They're made of ice? Zane bends down to gently stroke the ice jasmine, his movements so familiar as if greeting an old friend.
역시 아직도 하나도 안 피었네.
As expected, they still haven't bloomed, not a single one. The crystalline buds reflect brilliant light, yet they remain tightly closed. They appear lifeless. She walks to the bookshelves as sunlight streams down from the skylight. It illuminates the dust particles in the air. Where's the ladder? The shelves are so tall. Are we supposed to fly to reach the top? She hears the sound of ice forming behind her and turns to look. An ice crystal traces an elegant arc through the air. Did you use your evil?
내가 아니야.
It's not me. As he speaks, Zane extends his hand. He makes the ice crystal hover above his palm.
이건 이 공간에 존재하는 얼음 결정이야. 하지만 내가 제어할 수 있는 것 같네.
It's an ice crystal from this place, but it seems like I can control it.
이 타이밍에 나온 걸 보면 아까 네 질문에 대답해 주려는 걸지도 모르겠어.
It might have appeared now to answer your question. Zane taps the ice crystal and it immediately flies down to their feet. The ice crystal expands under them and forms a platform. It steadily lifts them into the air. Oh, that's from the preview that we saw earlier. Oh, I can't wait to see that. This is amazing. Sorry. This is amazing. Zane, do you think you can learn how to do this? Then we won't have to wait for elevators anymore. Oh my god, girl. He puts his hand on her waist to steady her.
그럼 다음에 너를 집에 데려다 줄 때 얼음 결정을 이용해서 창문으로 바로 들어갈 수 있어.
Then the next time I take you home, we can use the ice platform to carry you directly to your room. Be careful, the neighbors downstairs might call the police. I guess you need your own tower to use these conspicuous ice crystals. As her gaze sweeps over the various books on the shelves, she grins. They remind her of the medical textbooks in Zane's home.
또 뭔가 재미있는 생각이라도 난 거야?
Are you thinking about something funny again? I was just thinking that if you had a tower this large, part of it would be a library.
아마 그렇겠지.
Maybe that would be true. His fingers trail along the bookshelf. With a library this big, we could put research materials here, case files there, reference books over there. As for this spot, she excitedly starts imagining what the future library could look like, and he just listens quietly. When she turns to ask for his thoughts, their eyes meet, and his somber expression softens.
그럼 이쪽엔 네 책을 두는 게 어때?
Then how do
공간이 더 있으면 가볍고 따뜻한 결말이 있는 이야기책도 몇 권 놓고 싶어.
Then how about we put your books here? And if there's room, I'd love to add some heartwarming stories with happy endings. If you do that, you'll be in the library for the entire day, and you'd make me stay inside with you. She teases him while she pulls out a few random books from the shelf. The text is incomprehensible, but the illustrations are easy to understand. Hi, Finn. How are you feeling today? But there are so many pictures of jasmines. Whoever owns this place must really like them. Zane seems to eagerly take the book from her hands, though she's not sure if it's the illustrations or the strange writing that caught his attention. She stands quietly to the side, taking in the entire library from above. Her gaze sweeps over the dome and stained glass windows, but in the end, it's the unopened ice jasmine on the floor that draws her in uncontrollably. It's a shame they haven't bloomed yet. The view from here would be beautiful.
아직 꽃이 필 시기가 안 됐거나 꽃을 피울 조건이 다 안 갖춰졌을 수도 있어.
They might not bloom at this time, or the conditions for blooming haven't been met yet. Her stomach lets out a low growl, yet it echoes in the empty library. The pages close, and the playful smile reappears on the face of the person behind the book.
꽃이 필 시기는 아니지만 식사할 시간은 딱 맞는 것 같네.
It may not be the time for these jasmines to bloom, but it is exactly dinner time. You slept really well? I'm glad. On their third day of camping, they follow their original plan and spend the whole day hiking in the mountains. The weather suddenly changes on their way back. When they return to the tower, they're completely soaked. Gonna grab a smoothie for breakfast? Ooh, that sounds good. Oh, now I want a smoothie. Thankfully, the tower's fireplace is still working. They put in the wood they've collected and finally get a fire going.
좀 따뜻해졌어?
Oh, he's wearing that shirt. Are you a little warmer? Zane adds 2 more branches to the fireplace. I feel much better now that I took off those wet clothes. Come here, you should eat something. She brings 2 bowls of instant noodles to the fireplace. After looking around, she decides to use one of the stone stools as their table. This spot is perfect. We have a table and we're close to the fire. The only downside is having to sit on the floor.
괜찮아. 이러면 더 캠핑 분위기가 나잖아.
It's alright. Isn't this more like a camping atmosphere? They sit down on the floor beside the stool. She starts to eat, and the hot breath warms her stomach. Contentment washes over her. Sitting on the floor to eat might not be elegant, but there's something wonderfully nice about this. It's like we've gone back to a more ancient time.
진짜 원시적이긴 하네. 밥을 먹고 난 뒤에 사냥을 나가야 할 것 같은 기분이야.
Seems like we have gone back to an ancient time. I suddenly have the urge to go hunting after our meal. Have you become a caveman? Please, sir. Devouring some noodles, she pats the stone stool and leans back against it. Who knew having a low table would actually make things more comfortable?
네가 좋다면 우리 집 식탁을 좀 더 낮은 걸로 바꿔도 나는 상관없어.
If you like it, I wouldn't mind getting a low dining table for our home. Our home? Wait. In English, it said our home. Did he say that in Korean?
네가 좋다면 우리 집 식탁을 좀 더 낮은 걸로 바꿔도 나는 상관없어.
Oh, he does. Yeah, he does. He said they could. Okay. No thanks. I'd rather not have hunting become the after dinner activity when I come over to your house. Oh, okay. That's why. Okay, that's why it didn't catch my attention at first because that's interesting though, but this is translated from Mandarin. Because in Korean, he says 우리 집, but 우리 집 can mean my house. It's just people use 우리 for everything, like our for everything, right? That's why it didn't catch my attention at all. But then in English, when I read our home, I was like, what? But in Korean, he would have just meant my home, right? Either way, it would have just been my home. So, and then with her sentence following that, it does sound like it is just his home. They haven't moved in together. All right, good. I'm very confused about the timelines. After staying here for 2 days, do you feel like this place can be called home?
게다가 휴가 중이라 그런지 평소에 집에 있을 때보다 더 여유로워.
Yes, and since we're on vacation, it's even more relaxing than being at home or more free. She sits back against the stone stool and stretches out her legs. I've been thinking about something for the past few days. What if we just kept living in this spatial anomaly? Oh my god.
이미 머릿속으로 계획을 다 세운 것 같은데?
It seems like you've already made up a plan in your head. I wouldn't say that, but I do have some ideas for renovations. The empty space in the back would be perfect for a garden with flowers and vegetables, and the curtains in the bedchamber can be changed.
네 숙면을 위해서라면 암막 커튼으로 바꾸는 게 좋겠네.
If you want to sleep better, then blackout curtains would be better. The library should stay as is, but we definitely need a kitchen.
그럼 오픈형 주방으로 만들자.
Then let's design an
그래야
open plan
네가
kitchen.
가장 먼저 가꾸은 디저트를 먹을 수 있지.
And you can have freshly baked desserts right away. That's a good idea. I approve. Oh, they're so cute. The firelight is reflected in Zane's eyes. As for the Great Hall, we should have some large plush rugs. They can also cover the stairs.
카페 뒤에 리클라이너 의자를 2개 두면 더 좋겠다.
You can put 2 recliners on those
더
rugs.
이상 바닥에 앉지 않아도 될 거야.
Then we don't have to sit on the floor anymore. Oh, they're so cute. They're planning a strange future in this tower. In the dancing firelight, they keep imagining different ways to decorate this tower. It's as if their plans could become reality at any moment. Why hasn't the owner decorated this place, though?
아마도 여긴 혼자 사는 공간이었을 테니까.
Maybe it's because only one person lived. Lost in thought, Zane adds 2 more logs to the fireplace.
집은 보통 2 사람이 있어야 비로소 집으로 완성돼. 한
Houses are
사람만
normally
있다면 그건 거처에 가깝지.
complete when
인테리어
2
같은 건
people.
말할 것도 없고
God.
밥이든 잠이든 꼭 필요한 생활용품까지 그냥저냥 대충 지내는 거지.
Man, he said a lot. Okay. Normally, a home becomes a home after 2 people have completed it.
집은 보통 2 사람이 있어야 비로소 집으로 완성돼. 한 사람만 있다면 그건 거처에 가깝지.
Okay. When you're alone, it's just a residence.
인테리어 같은 건 말할 것도 없고 밥이든 잠이든 꼭 필요한 생활용품까지 그냥저냥 대충 지내는 거지.
And you make do with the bare necessities. For example, with eating, sleeping, and daily life, you don't need to apply anything more. Have you lived like that before? He turns to look at her, and a shadow briefly appears in his...
당연하지.
Of course. I mean, everyone has.
천운시에서, 임천시에서, 대학 시절 동안 그리고 처음 아케소에 들어갔을 때도
Oh, the way his voice is so different now. In Skyhaven, in Lincoln, throughout university, when I just started working at Oxo Hospital. Oh, his voice is so soft right now. How did you live back then?
수업이 끝나면 일부러 실험실에 남아 청소를 하거나 퇴근 후에는 사무실에서 멍하니 시간을 보내곤 했어.
Oh my gosh. I would volunteer to clean the lab after class. And after work, I would just space out in my office.
가끔 거리에서 식재료를 사기도 했지만 대부분은 유통기한이 다 되어갈 때쯤에야 생각이 나서 급하게 치웠지.
I occasionally bought groceries while walking around, but I then only remember to eat them right before they spoiled. Why?
나도 잘 모르겠어.
I don't know either.
그냥 뭘 하든 함께 나눌 사람이 없다고 생각하면 항상 흥미가 좀 떨어지더라고.
Maybe it's because when I realized that I had no one to share anything with, I didn't have the motivation. Bruh. Dude, he was super lonely. Perhaps realizing his tone has gotten too solemn, Zane gives her a slight smile. But his expression only makes her heart ache in a way she can't really describe. Zane, are you afraid of being alone?
두렵지 않아.
I'm not afraid.
오히려 받아들이고 익숙해지고 그로 인해 내 삶이 바뀌는 걸 허락할 수도 있어.
I've accepted it, gotten used to it, and even allowed it to reshape my life. As he speaks, he slowly clenches his.
하지만 난 외로움을 즐기고 싶지도 않고 즐기는 법을 배우고 싶지도 않아.
But I don't want to enjoy being alone, and I don't want to learn how to enjoy being alone. Damn it! Love and depression. I'm fine. She places her hand over his and caresses it twice.
가끔 예전 일을 떠올리면 이런 생각이 들어.
When I think about the
만약-
past sometimes,
너와 다시 만나지 않았다면 나는 지금쯤 어떤 모습일까?
I end up thinking this. What would have become if we had never seen each other? What would I have become if we had never seen each other again? His voice trails off. Silence descends into the room. She gently pulls him closer and hugs him. It's good that such a thing didn't happen. His palm rests against her back.
행운이지.
Yeah. It is lucky. She looks up at him as his nose brushes against her cheek. He nuzzles her. And his cool lips move closer to the corner of her mouth. It happens once and then it happens again. ASMR sounds, guys. Sorry. For anyone who's oh my god. Don't they normally black out the screen for this?
좋아. 네가 내 곁에 있어서.
It's truly wonderful that you're here beside me. Okay. Anyway. I just remembered the dream I had last night. I'll tell you guys about it later. Oh god. Now they have blacked out the screen. Because it got worse. I'm so sorry to anyone who's here for the first time during a lad stream. In the middle of the night, she's jolted awake by a familiar surge of energy. She plans to get up while not waking Thane so she can investigate, but a warm hand grabs her as soon as she sits up.
왜 그래?
What's wrong?
또 에너지 파동이야?
Is there another energy fluctuation? Did you go to sleep in this, sir? Yeah, it's somewhere in the tower.
내가 같이 갈게.
I'll go with you. Heading to the source of the energy fluctuations, they arrive at the entrance of the library. The door is slightly ajar, and a faint light seeps through the gap. My watch hasn't gone off. Maybe it's like what happened before with the spatial anomaly. She places her hand on the door, and Zane's hand is soon next to her.
가보면 알겠지.
If we go, we'll find out. Ooh. As the library door opens, they discover all the ice jasmines have blossomed, reminiscent of a sea of flowers. Their petals sway. Now you know why you never watch this game's gameplay. The jasmines bloomed? It happened overnight. Is it related to the energy fluctuations?
어떤 이유에서든 적어도 이번 우리 여행에서 아무런 아쉬움도 남지 않았어.
Regardless of the reason, we won't be left with any regrets about our trip. The rain outside has stopped before they realized it. Pure and brilliant, moonlight streams through the skylight. Under the moonlight, Zane's features are softened to the point where they exude a rare gentleness. He smiles and holds out his hand to her.
이 탑이 우리 앞에 나타난 것 자체가 하나의 기적이었지. 그러니까 오늘 밤의 달빛과 이 꽃의 바다도 그냥 지나칠 순 없어.
Aww. Finding this tower was like a miracle. So we shouldn't let this, the moonlight and the sea of flowers go to waste. Aww. She takes his hand, and together they step into the sea of jasmine. Resonate? Oh, they're resonating. Resonant energy hums between their joined palms. Suddenly, countless shimmering particles of light swirl around them. Oh my god, the cutscene's gonna come soon! It's gonna be so pretty! Once they disperse, Zane and she sees their clothes have been transformed. Not disformed, sorry guys. Does a flower fairy live here? Like one who says hello by magically changing people's clothes? It's me, I'm the flower fairy! Why am I changing their clothes? She looks down at her ethereal gown. She can't help but do a little spin.
꽃의 요정이 정말 존재한다면 나는 이미 그 요정 앞에 서 있는 것 같은데.
Wait, what the fuck, guys? What is this line? Guys, if there really is a flower fairy, I believe she's right before me. Or something like that. Wait, hang on. What did he actually say? I should say this line.
꽃의 요정이 정말 존재한다면 나는 이미 그 요정 앞에 서 있는 것 같은데.
Ah, okay. If a flower fairy really exists, then I think I'm already standing before her. What is this? What is this fourth wall break, guys? In that case, as a flower fairy, I'd say you're the reason why these flowers have bloomed. Wait, what the fuck, guys? Zane pauses.
나 때문이라고?
Because of me? Your presence made the fairy's heart blossom with happiness. That's why all these jasmines unfurled their petals. It's me! A tender joy reaches the corners of Zane's eyes. Oh, he's so
내가
cute.
제스민을 피우게 해줬으니 꽃의 요정이 내 소원을 이뤄줄 수 있을까?
Then since I made these flowers bloom, may I ask the flower fairy to grant me a wish? Walk to the center of the sea of jasmines and make your wish. Maybe the fairy will appear before you, and together you'll walk across a rainbow bridge. Smiling Zane walks. Just as she lifts her gown, ready to continue their impromptu fairy tale, she sees Zane raise his finger slightly. Ice crystals suddenly form beneath her feet, and they lift her into the air. See? Oh, cutscene?
무지갯빛 다리는 조금 어렵지만
A rainbow bridge
달빛이
might be a
비치는
bit hard,
계단이라면 가능해.
but I can
꽃의
offer
요정님?
steps under the moonlight.
만족스러우신가요?
Is that enough for you, Miss Flower Fairy? Oh my gosh, look how pretty her dress is. And those shoes. Not bad. Now then, sir, what is your wish?
내 소원은 이 세상의 모든 아름다움과 바꾼다 해도 부족할 만큼 큰 욕심이었어.
Oh my gosh.
하지만 지금 내가 가진 건
can just read it, guys. I can't interrupt him. Jump. Girl. Oh my gosh, she's so pretty. I forgot how pretty my MC is. I haven't played in so long. Like one of these cards. She's really pretty. Maybe what I want to exchange. Oops.
난 너에게 더 많은 걸 주고 싶어.
But I want to give you so much more.
한마디의 말, 한 번의 포옹, 제스민이 가득한 꽃밭. 이런 것만으론 충분하지 않아. 나랑 춤춰줄래?
Do you want to dance with me? Oh my god. Or would you dance with me? Sorry. Oh my god.
널 만난 건 내가 겪은 모든 일 중에 가장 큰 행운이야.
Oh, now that I'm looking at the details in the
마치
outfit with
제스민처럼.
all the flowers, this is my favorite outfit.
길고 혹독한 겨울을 지나 봄을 가져다 준 건 너였으니까. 이 환상 같은 순간은 어쩌면 오래가지 않을지도 몰라. 하지만 이보다 아름다운 기억을 앞으로 모든 날에 너에게 선물할게.
Oh, back to the kissing sounds. Ah! Oh, animated. Oh, but it's cute. Oh, they're cute. This is already wonderful, but Zane, you still haven't told me your wish.
나는 네가 영원히 행복했으면 해. 더 바라는 건 네가 행복할 때 그 순간마다 네 곁에 있는 사람이 언제나 나였으면 좋겠어.
I love that line. Love it.
앞으로 맞이할 모든 꽃이 피는 순간을 너와 함께 바라보고 싶어. 나한테 그런 기회를 줄래?
Oh my god. He did it. He got on his knees. I will. The ring is made of ice.
우리는 이 제스민을 맹세로 삼아 매번 꽃이 필 때마다
Let's make a vow in the sea
이
of
약속을
jasmine.
꼭 지키기로 하자.
Oh my gosh, that was so cute. The ring is made of ice. That's so pretty. Oh, back to daily life. Man, what a nice fairy tale moment for them. Okay, so glad I did this card. Once they leave the campsite, Zane and she return to their busy lives and work. The weekend finally arrives, and Zane has made arrangements for them to meet up. He said they'll fulfill the promise that he made a while back. Oh, sorry, that he'll fulfill the promise he made a while back. Get a room you can't handle. Wait till they get married.
거의 다 왔어?
Are you almost here?
내가 마중 나갈게.
I'll come get you.
가는 길에 조미료도 좀 사자.
And we can pick up some seasonings along the way. Alright, give me 5 minutes. Her gaze is drawn to a row of jasmines in full bloom outside the florist. Those blossoming memories are still fresh in her mind. Actually, I'll meet you in 10 minutes. She hears the oven timer and Zane's voice from the kitchen.
다 됐어.
It's all
차도
ready.
한 잔 줄까?
Should I give you some tea? She watches Zane concentrate on the oven. A slight twinge of guilt materializes. I was worried my wish wouldn't come true before, but now I'm more concerned about you giving up your weekend just to make this happen. You could be resting instead.
네가 맛있게 먹어주는 게 나한테는 가장 큰 위로야.
Giving you something delicious to eat is the biggest comfort to me. She smiles at him and points towards the low table in the living room. I put the jasmines there. They like sunlight, so don't move them somewhere else.
제스민을 걱정하는 게 나를 걱정하는 것보다 더 진심인 것 같은데.
You seem more seriously worried about the jasmines than about me. Well, that's because Zane's gaze shifts to the TV in the living room and she looks at what caught his attention.
새롭게 나타난 이상 공간은 대부분 사라졌으며 이번 딥스페이스 터널 파동으로 인한 영향은 일단락된 것으로 보입니다.
Most of the spatial anomalies that emerged recently have disappeared. The effects from this deep space tunnel disturbance are subsiding for now. The screen cycles through aerial photos of different spatial anomalies. She can't look away. I don't even understand. Sorry, she doesn't even understand why she's fixated on this. After Zane gently coughs, he moves in front of her and blocks her view of the TV.
속상해졌네?
You're upset. That sounds less like a question and more like a statement. I'm not. It's just that the place we called home for a few days is probably gone now. And those ice jasmine, I wonder if they'll bloom again. She trails off as she asks herself what she misses more, the tower or the jasmines.
당연히 피어날 거야.
Of course they will. She looks into Zane's eyes and finally realizes what's important to her. She's worried that the dreamy days they shared might eventually fade away.
제스민을 맹세로 삼겠다고 말했었으니까.
Since we made a vow in the Sea of Jasmines, Zane leads her to the living room. The white jasmines sway in the breeze.
우리는 이 제스민이 피어나는 모든 순간을 놓치지 않을 거야.
We won't miss any of the moments when the flowers bloom. He embraces her from behind and his arms tighten around her waist.
약속할게.
I promise. Those words land in her ears as she looks at the jasmines in full bloom. They must have heard the promise too. We did it! Oh, that was really cute. Oh, that scene was perfect. It was everything. And also, I think we got the dress. Ooh, guys, time for a photo shoot. To find a cute pose. Be this one? Yeah, definitely this one. Oh my gosh. Is that the new pose that we got from this event? I have no idea. Does he have anything in addition to this? I don't think so, right? Wait, can we put him in the veil too? That's cute, but no. Oh yeah, I forgot that we got these different scenes too. Oh, that's pretty. Is this one maybe prettier? I don't like the green. Oh, that's cute. Oh, but this could be pretty. I should not be allowed to take video. I'm so bad at this. Okay, let's start here and go around. I don't like that one very much. Oh, this one's cute. So is this one. I love this one, actually. This is like my favorite one, probably. Okay. All right, I'm done. Oh, it's the white one. Duh. Oh, there we go. Actually, the white one looks kind of nice. Look at how pretty my MC is. I just don't remember how to style her hair. Oh, here. Guys, we should change her hair. This hair is too simple for a wedding. This is fun. I never do this stuff either. That's kind of cute. Is there a more, like, elegant hairstyle? What do you think? That's too high, right? Oh, that's cuter. Oh, I like this one. Oh, this one's really pretty. Oh, she looks quite pretty like this too. Oh, definitely no. That's a cute hairstyle though. It's not for this. This is what my hair normally looks like. Except like it's a bit long right now. But I think this one is the best. Let's apply it. This is so cute. Oh, that's cute. But why do their expressions look kind of scared? I kind of like the white better. I thought I wouldn't like his white outfit so much, but I think I liked it better. So we did it. We got married to Zayn. That's the end.